understand? Nigeria belongs to everybody. We want a leader. He's in here. He's going to come out in you.
The only thing we just rely on is election campaign, and then we bring up leaders. To the point of
it's from my village.
The legislature supposed to come up.
Christian. You understand? They go to churches, they go to mosques.
No. That's one of that's the problem we have. That's the problem we have.
There's money in the country, just that we don't invest. We don't try to make money.
Every human being, we want more than less. In economic theory.
Hello. A very good day to you. This is the weekend bulletin. I was trying to run the show and something happened and it went off. And I am back. Well, this is how it is. The way it is the only way it is. We are about to run a very crucial show and something happened, but we don't relent. That's what we do best. We keep moving, keep running. Well, today is one of those days where I said I'm going to speak about me, not really the show alone, what I believe. So I'm going to share a general vision with Nigerians on what I think the country should be. So that's something I'm going to talk about today. So it's going to be mostly about what I'm trying to impose my ideas on the nation, a nation of 300 million people. Now, when I was at the beginning of this show, I was of the belief when I come to have this show, my attitude has been to shows about it that, I know what I'm doing. Nobody can tell me anything different. But now I know that not everything will happen in my time. I'm here going to do my best, and then the rest will be done by other people. So, all right, this is the time where I can allow other people to do their own. So I don't want to bring monopoly of the whole idea. But I think I have quite a lot to share with Nigerians today, and that's what I'm going to do. So I was talking about the political dynamics in my community. And I gave an example. We have 3 governors that you might not remember. I'm from Delta State. And 3 notable guys have run the affairs of Delta State. One is James Chibori, and then Udwan came over, then Okowa. For some reason, these 3 guys, they bring their daughters. I don't know what happened to their sons. Their daughters have come out in politics. I was wondering, why are your big boys, man? We want to see the guys. Anyway, they're good at pushing their daughters in the front. We are comfortable with it. Now, that brings the story home. My place, the person representing us at the House of Rep today is Igori's daughter. Good news. And to be fair, I may not agree with her empowerment story. Well, you got to give her some credit that she's trying to impress the people. Now, the question is she doing it because she needs to do it? Is she doing it because she wants to do it? Or she's doing it because there's somebody knocking at the door? And this is what I say about politics. When they are credible opposition, it sometimes turns out to be good. No, my last show, I was saying that, why you guys being harsh on Igori, this and that. I said, yes, they've been harsh on him. But that is not to say you cannot say no to him. I think it is right to say no to anybody that is taking you in a direction you don't want, including God. Of course, God will not take you in the wrong direction. That's the beauty. So you can never have that scenario with God. Because God will always put you in the right direction. If something is going in the wrong direction, you know it's not God, it's the devil pushing you. Turn the way and face the direction of God. So, but as human, you can't follow anybody that blindly. As you said, where is this man taking us to? I think that happened in the Igori's case. Now, Igori sometimes got too involved. He was too overcarried away with the politics, and he began to speak on every little thing. Even down to council, sometimes they go say, Oga say, What the Oga don't get better things to do? Now, so Oga say, I know they do other things. Anyway, that has been the issue. At a point in time, I think some people now disagree with the way he's taking the community. And there's been opposition. I have been against my people for one thing. Whatever it is, if only still our brother, he's the one that we're still going to call upon to do 1 or 2 things. So I don't think we should be in the position to just say, go to hell. But opposition is necessary. Saying no to some of the things he's going to do is even good for him. So he can sit up. Yes. Something is wrong with you. So, and that is where we are. And to be fair to these young people, they've really tried and they've come out with credible opposition. Now, Ibori Doda is sitting up today. That's where I'm coming. Because there's an opposition in town. The argument on Facebook is annoying. Sometimes I get irritated, but it's good. Let us not frown at it. It's something we should be celebrating. That in the first time in Uganda politics or in the politics of Ethiopia, people are saying no and people are saying yes. Let the ideas win. You see, when things like this happen, Ibori Doda is not waiting on Ibori alone to win the next election right now. She knows that if she doesn't behave, she ain't going to win. Because the other guys are not sleeping. And I kind of like the way it is. They know Ibori is not simple. It's not easy. He has money. He's the governor of the state. Ibori is not easy. He's powerful. Look at the two forces. That is what you see playing on the ground. I like this. I like it because at the end of the day, everybody is now too, wherever he's sitting up there, that office is not complete. But you're not going to come back re-elected like joke. Somebody is knocking at the door. I like that. So what am I trying to say? That sometimes oppositions are necessary. But that's what politics is all about. That's why in the United Kingdom, when you win an election, you form the government. The next party that is next to you will form the shadow government to criticize, to follow you up. It's not necessary to just trash anything you're going to do. But when you're taking the country in the wrong direction, they'll say, hey, stop, what are you doing? I think that's what's going on today. And for me, it's something to celebrate. Now, so that's why I've talked about my local community and I brought it to Delta State. Now I can tell you Oborowori is careful. Because you know the gate is at the door, he's knocking. He could be kicked out any minute. I like that. The only challenge we have is at the national level. We don't have such. And it's annoying. There should be, it's not a fight. It's not something they do this. It's something that is needed for democracy. Because anybody in power, if he's getting everything right, he's not going to listen to anybody. But when he knows there are people at the door to give him slap any minute, to put him in shape, you know, when something they grow out of shape, you hit them to enter shape. That's how it's supposed to be. The office of the president is too demanding, it's too wide, it's too consuming. And it can be it can make your head over swell. So you need to press the head down if it is swell up. So that's what we're going to do. So, and that is why I am going to really talk about today that I think we should celebrate what we have. My question is, where is the APC PDP? You understand? You know, whenever I went about the road for me, say, hey, it's a PDAPC. We change from PDAPC. Now, really, what I'm looking for is where the PDP. Where's the Labour Party? Peter will be the former hello. Credible opposition that what you are doing now is not that when you lose the election, you go and sleep. You are all winners, for God's sake. In fact, if this is exactly what my topic was today, you are all winners. You run an election. Think of the number of people that voted for you. Peter Obi, think of the number of people that voted for you. I'm only asking you, what are you doing about it? Are you so powerless? Or are you saying without powerful money coming from the federal purse, you cannot do anything for these people? Come on, man. There are different ways of running government too. Other than the cash that goes to the federal government of Nigeria, there are other avenues. You're all lawyers, you have ideas. You can actually run an NGO. You can actually run a business for the people. There's something called cooperative these days. You, sir. Today, my focus is on Peter Obi and Atiku. You are the biggest disappointment of our time. Tinubu misbehaving is not my headache right now. That is what he's supposed to do. Tinubu is only doing everything. Tinubu is not running the government. He's still campaigning. As far as I'm concerned, everything Tinubu is doing is campaigning. He's campaigning to win another election. And it's disheartening. But who is there to say, is it a decrease? You have mandate. I don't have the mandate. You have the legitimacy, Peter Obi and Atiku. I don't have it. What kind of country is this? And nobody talks about this. And I'm going to bring Mary in. Mary, quickly come back. Come, young woman. Where have you been?
Good morning, Daddy Chris.
Happy weekend. Now, same to you, my daughter. How are you doing?
Fine, sir.
I I'm just wondering, though, where are we?
I
Uh,
think your network
I know
is very
that you
bad.
have this in our country. Hmm?
Your network is bad.
My network
Yes.
still bad now.
Yes, because sometimes you seize a bit and you continue. But I know it
Even when
should be
I'm
the
talking now.
yes, I've been seeing it before you added me to the show.
Wow. But it's been pretty stable here. I'll take a look. I changed the network today because of all the trouble I've been going through. If you still do that, then we have a problem. I will see what I can do about it anyway. Anyway, today, Mary, I know you've been running through the week and a lot has happened. So I wanted you to run the show because you are the one that knows what has been going on. But my interest today is to really talk about credible opposition. You understand? Opposition and democracy. It is very important. That's why when the Americans came up with this system of government, which we are all trying to copy now, America, and because America, they have the three arms of government. They have the legislative, the you see the beauty of America. That's why you have. That's what we're copying in Nigeria. We have the house of the legislative arms of government. We have the judiciary, and what we have is the executive. The executive has the power. If you win, that's what you win. However, the judiciary, they are completely dependent from the executive, and so is the legislative arms. That is why for you to even pass a bill, it's got to go through the house. If it doesn't go through the house, it's not going anywhere. And in Nigeria, it's the case. But because Tinubu and all our presidents have been so powerful to buy them, you know, and the African dictatorship or African mentality of saying to oppose is a bad thing. That is exactly why I started the show today. Opposition is a good thing. That's why it is crafted into the democracy itself. In the UK,
At the end of the day, why did they allow themselves, right?
You can make
Be subdued. Why did they allow themselves to be subdued to somebody buying them? And we still see to the fact that sometimes I really don't blame the politicians. It is still the greed of humans that put us into what we do.
Yes.
You
So
subdue
what
yourself.
people are poor, maybe, what can they do? What if when they are poor, maybe, what can they do? Anyway, some of them are not just poor, some of them are stupid. So that's a different thing.
I feel like anybody that is in such a position that can really take decisions on that will even affect the president or the people should be respected and not to be subdued. But you allow yourself to now be under the people that are supposed to be telling what to do.
Exactly.
You understand? Sometimes money makes us lose our rights and not to know what we should stand for.
Thank you, my daughter. But perhaps our society have not also understand the true nature of democracy. So, and when that is respected, when that is understood, people will begin to be happy with it. Let me put it this way. You vote somebody, you see America, like I was saying, America have been to be passed into law, it must go through the house, the two houses. So it goes through the House of Rep, down to the Senate, and then the president. So you can imagine the hurdles you have to go through. That is America. Because they want it to be checked. Sometimes, you know what's so beautiful? The Republican might actually win the House. But the presidency might be the Democrat. So you're going to have a lot of hurdles. Then the opposition is clear. And that's why I like during the time of Saraki. Saraki was making things a little difficult for the presidency because he wasn't ready to listen to, he wasn't playing the yes game. We have to give Saraki that credit. You understand? He's the only person that has been able to run the Senate and say, no, the Senate is completely different from the that's the House, the legislative arms is different from the executive. And come to see Nigeria today, when you see them now building houses for judges, they were in trouble. I think that is the height of the for judges is something to be frowned at. But perhaps I don't want to even talk about that today because we don't even understand what we are practicing. But I want to draw the attention to how it is being practiced here. In the United Kingdom, we don't even have that opportunity. The people that win the election, so the executive is merged with the legislative arms. That is it is one body. So it's the one that wins more seats that form the government, which is okay. But this is what happened. The other one will form the shadow government. Shadow government. As you have the prime minister, there's the shadow prime minister. As you have the minister of finance, we call them the chancellor here. We have our own chance. So they work and they intercept, they share ideas, they put whatever they're going to do, they send to the opposition. But in Nigeria, it's not the case because there's no opposition. There's no opposition. You can see, and you know what's so beautiful? I was saying that, Mary. The beauty of it is in my village right now. If you see where Ibori daughter, she went to buy cars, buy machine, and she's giving appointment. They're putting themselves on Facebook. And I was laughing.
At the end of the day, let's be realistic. Even if I'm the one, I'll try to fix my own child. You understand? If at the end of the day, I happen to get a bigger position and I have a child that is grown up, I want to fix them. The same thing goes with you. I really, if you can really understand, you see that I hardly talk about them putting their children because it is what.
No, I don't even have a problem with that. But
nobody will leave their family to go and be empowering outsider. When your family
at the end of the day, that is really stupidity though, because your family is not going to get anything if the country is not going well. That's the blindness.
That's how we humans think now.
Yes, but it's such a stupidity because if the country fails, your daughter and whoever you empower fail. If country going to war today, your daughter you pack everything. So first you must think about the society progress before you even think of your own. But we don't think like that. We think of our own before we think of the society. And that's why Nigeria, they sweep house, they go sweep dirty outside. In Germany, or here we are, we sweep the dirty inside and we pack it. You understand? If we pack things now, we don't throw the things outside, we pack the things. We sweep inside and we pack it and we go and throw it up. And that is a very good way of thinking. And I'm happy you said that. But Mary, you know what I like about what is going on today? Ibori daughter is currently trying to please the people because she knows that there's another guy that will be the guy that was there before. He's having a lot of momentum. He has a lot of support as well. So she knows that if she doesn't please the people, they're going to say, oh, we were better during the time of Ben. Ben was better. No, now she's sitting up and doing the right thing. Then if you see how many empowerment and people that will get 250,000 naira, you understand, and they're all putting out this thing on Facebook, and they dominated on my Facebook, and I can always laugh. But what I like about it was that it's currently going on, Mary, is that we're going to have the people going to benefit now. Because the two politicians are on neck and neck, they now return to please the people. Do you understand, Mary? If the daughter was without opposition, she will remain in Lagos. She's married to her husband. She will remain there. If she doesn't come back, she's not going to win the next election, Mary. Your father cannot change it this time. She almost lost. And now, with the governor, the governor is PDP now. And literally, but it's now literally APC, but it's still in the PDP because it's in the PDP. If that happens, she's not going to win the next election. So, at the end of the day, when these two elephants are fighting, they run to us, the people. That is exactly what I want to say. The girl is doing everything humanly possible to please us right now. And I like that. So that's what I'm saying is the power of credible opposition. It's something to celebrate. I'm enjoying it. And let me tell you this. In Delta State at the moment, I can tell you, Oborivori knows that he has a trouble. This is the beauty of it. The governor is PDP. He has power, he has money. But the presidency is APC. The guy who is going to want to take over the office from him, Omar Gege, is powerful. He was the former Senate deputy speaker. He's going to come back and run again. He has a big chance with the president then have to take over power from Oborivori. Oborivori now know that I have to please the people. I have no other way, you understand? If I don't work for the people, they're going to kick me out. Credible opposition. You understand, baby?
Yeah.
Now he's playing, he's constructing roads, he's doing this now. And I say to my people, this is the time to blackmail him. Let him know if you don't do this, we'll do this. If you don't do this, we'll go to the other one. If we don't do this, we'll go to the, you understand? This is when democracy favors the people. When you person, you are selling your destiny to that person. There should be no chance for one party to over-dominate Nigeria. It's not allowed, it's wrong, and the practice must stop. So let's go to the presidency. And that's what I'm talking about now. My problem is, who are these two people? Maybe let's talk about them before we go to the papers. Peter will be an article. I don't want to put in a picture out to.
I don't want to put about the election. It's Tinubu against Tinubu. Not Tinubu against anybody. But they are not ready. Tinubu is already working.
But can you imagine? Now, the question I asked Peter Obi is, do you know how many people died because because they wanted you to be president? Atiko, do you know the number of people that died because they wanted you to be president? So what are you doing about them? What can you do now? And maybe, you know why they are not important? Because these people choose not to be important. Because all they were working is for money to read their hand. Peter Obi that was preaching production cannot tell me he cannot start one productivity without money, without all the billions in the world. I refuse. Hey, my name is Daddy Chris. I was Peter Obi number one supporter, but now I'm angry.
Okay, I said to talk about productivity, but don't you know Peter Obi owns businesses? He owns businesses, and we know. Some are even popular. He owns business. He's a businessman.
Okay.
You get, so, but I understand where you are going.
Why is he not using my question is, why is he not transferring that his business to at least to empower some people and begin to tell Nigerian government this is how we do it?
There any business
they should learn from me.
Any business that does not empower people, is he the one working on those places?
Maybe, you know.
Does he not have staff working for him?
No, that's not empowerment.
Okay.
Maybe I run Srtv, it's not an empowerment. I run Robo Television, it's an empowerment. I didn't create Robo Television, is a community television. Not owned by me, maybe run by me, you understand? I'm going to give it out to the community. Maybe, can Peter Obi do that? He has his own already. It's what I did, maybe. I've been running Srtv for so many years, and I know that my people don't have a platform where they talk to each other. What I did, maybe, I used my power to create Robo Television. And this is where I broadcast to Robo Television. The same platform, the same, everything the same. It's just the background that will change. And we are in Robo Television. That is how you give back. Now, I've given it to them. It's up to them to do. Now, I am saying to them, in the course of being married, these people were ready to pay money. To be fair, I don't have the strength, the power, the capability to run this Robo Television. You know, they were grateful. Now, I'm asking Peter Obi, whatever business Peter Obi is doing, if Atiko I don't say get one university, can Atiko set up a university for the people, owned by the people? Let him even start with his own state. Atiko, own a university by the people, but not your own now, Adamawa People's University. Call them any name, where everybody in Adamawa can now invest. And the university will be the best in Nigeria. And it will cost you one thing. What you have got is you've got the mandate, you've got the people following you. There's no, let me put it this way. If ordinary very dark man, it's not ordinary now, because he's a big boy right now. I love him. If ordinary dark man could raise money, can Peter Obi raise money? Now, why did people give Peter very dark man money? Tell me, maybe.
Because
why they contributing?
Because he spoke out, he voiced out, and made the people understand the reason why he needs the money. And they saw the need for it, they saw how important it is. That's why they are contributing for it.
Who is more powerful, very dark man or Peter Obi?
Of course, Peter Obi is more powerful.
And you see, when I said this was sleeping, Peter Obi, it means you were going to sleep at the presidency before.
So that it is, you expect Peter Obi to come and beg money?
You can't force it out.
I want to ask something. Do you expect Peter Obi to come and beg money?
No. Peter Obi will actually, they will be throwing money. Did you hear very dark man beg money?
And
people were throwing money at very dark man.
These things are different. You need to understand. The man is not broke. Peter Obi as a man is not broke.
No. What we are talking, we don't need Peter Obi money. We don't need his money. The money, look at, no very dark man has done that. Very dark man is put on pipe and water in some places. The boy is going to create a brand very soon. Now I'm telling the boy to think well. That foundation is set up. What's the height of it all? Where is Peter Obi foundation? Where is Atiko's foundation? Must you be president before you can set up a foundation? Tell me, maybe. If a very dark man could set up a foundation, they need to hear this. Oh. Peter Obi is sleeping. Atiko is sleeping. Tinubu is running away with our country because of Peter Obi and Atiko. We did not all vote for Tinubu. Some of us voted for Peter Obi, believing that whatever happens, if Peter Obi does not even become president, we wanted him to be president. Now that he's not president, he can still represent us. What is he doing? You know, I said it again and again. Nigeria will be playing with airline. Nigeria not get airline. Are you saying that Peter Obi cannot run a better airline? Now, not Peter Obi airline. Oh, maybe under Peter Obi alone, Niger Air. That one when airpiece they do so na joke. Every Nigerian will invest in Peter Obi NGO, especially if they can make money back. I don't want to run it like an NGO, Peter. Let them invest and make profit back.
You know, it says everybody has their own different business ideas.
No, no business idea, Mary. There's only one way you empower a community. There's no two ways. You work or you're not working. Unless you want to tell me how they're going to do it. Come and win the election, carry the money and spend. If you cannot do without money, you cannot do it without the billions. The question I ask you again, Mary, is how much did we? This guy just donated 100 million to bury that man. 100 million. Do you know how many people would drop 20 billion, 10 billion naira to Peter Obi if Peter Obi start to work? And in fact, Peter Obi would have won the next election before the next election said. If Peter Obi create that airline, Mary, Niger Airline, Peter Obi, he never finish. What did this government not do? Peter don't want. And it's not Peter's money, it's our money because we will invest. We need leadership. We don't have it. It's not as if Nigeria cannot grow. Nigeria, Peter Obi came to us and said we are not productive. And I'm talking today. Where's the productivity? Tinubu is not giving it to us. Can Peter give it to us? Peter, we don't need your money. When they said to go and do that, it was not your money, you're going to run us. No, the money don't have to come from, the money is with us. If you don't have the idea to take the money for us and run with us, then you are not ready to be our president. You are not even fit. Sorry. And I said this, and I want them to get this very clear. This is the biggest message I've ever given out. When I just forget about Atiku. If Atiku lose the election, you know where they go? We'll go to Dubai. Then if you have another 1 year to the election, go see 3 months now, he go to come back again, go not they cry. He say, people don't give a mandate. I think we're going to cry. Say people vote for him. Because he want to take over the party, buy the whole vote. Deceive one fool from Delta State, make them spend the money because not only Delta State money, they win the election. All this why? Now Delta State money. So they begin to target this river, this oil producing state where they pump a lot of oil money. They bring the money, most them win the election. Because I didn't say, I think win the election. Nobody for there touch Kowana for the vice president today. But they celebrate. We for not know how much we use our money. We are in trouble there.
Big one.
Now, this is what happened. Now, Peter not even fit do that one. Peter cannot even fight for. He cannot even fight for us. If you not fit create, that is the reason I follow that empowerment. If Peter not fit do that one, Peter not fit ask us question. Then he could just say they arrested Okowa. Say he's still 1.3 trillion naira from better statement. We never hear what the Peter talk. I think we're not going to talk for that matter. We never hear what the Peter talk.
The one that is for APC that have been looting money. You understand? The APC people have not been saying anything. Has Peter been saying anything? So why should he speak?
Meaning, Peter, you are the one discrediting yourself. In my book, I will not go all the way after you anymore. Because sometimes what is painful is, Peter talks so sometimes and I begin to just cry. I say, this guy, you know what he's doing. You are not God anyway, you don't have the whole ideas. But sometimes you people don't consult, you don't sit down, I don't know why you run a party without even asking people questions. Because you cannot have it all. What I gave to you today, Peter, you will win the next election before the next election if you listen to me. I said you will win the next election before the election. Maybe if the popularity for don't go, even Americans, you see black people around the world will begin to contribute money. Not only on businesses. Come on, Mary. Mary, let me tell you this. If an ordinary poor people in Nigeria today are having real estate. You know how many real estate? This guy now just launched a real estate. This actress, Funke.
I
You
keep it.
understand? She just runs her own estate because it's a booming business at the moment. Then I'm wondering, where is Peter? No, you know what? Nobody can do this better than Peter Obi. And if, Peter, you don't do it for yourself, do it for the people. We, the diaspora, we're looking for where to put our money in Nigeria. We don't trust anything there. If Peter say, come and invest in my real estate and own your home, Peter will be able to attract loan. Peter can make the mortgage. He has stayed in Europe better than any other person there now. I can tell you, Peter understands the mortgage structure. He's an investment banker. He understands the investment system in the UK better than everybody in Nigeria right now. Peter can attract the money from us and own the biggest, not him. It will through him, we will all have a home in Nigeria. Has he not won the next election then? Maybe I'm the one thinking stupidly. For me, he has won already because even now, you know what will happen, maybe? This is what I would like. By the time that begins to happen, the presidency will begin to sit up.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell president sit up. You show him how to do it. The only reason the body doctor is sitting up in my village right now is because Benny Bakpa exists. Go and research it. Because of Benny Bakpa, the fear of the when you get somebody knocking on your door, trying to get you out of the seat, you begin to sit up.
Yeah.
Tinubu is too relaxed. And the fourth, because we don't have legislative arms, we don't have judiciary. Tinubu don't buy that one. Tinubu still buy Atiko. Tinubu still buy Peter Obi. Because if we send our money to Kosa, now I buy them. The country being where we are today is because we have no opposition. And my question is, how can you run a democracy without a credible opposition? That's the question of the day, Mary.
Are we still talking about democracy? Is there anything like democracy? Or we are just speaking, or we are just saying democracy?
It's not that bad, though, Mary. You see, all these things we are doing, Nigeria can take a new turn in a second. If people reject the right ideas, the country is overripe for greatness. This negativity they are talking about Nigeria, it's not Nigeria. Nigeria is too good to be poor. All the ingredients of a great state is there. But we are going down they bury us every day. More than the sink us inside. But because it's not, you're going to blame Tinubu. Tinubu is not winning. It's Tinubu, I said this again, and he knows what I'm saying. Tinubu is not even running the government. Tinubu is still campaigning. You know why? And it's not his fault. Tinubu come into a government, everybody is going to kill him for anything he do wrong. So he's trying to please everybody. There are some decisions the leader will make that will be painful. Tinubu will not dare make it. The only one he made, now they never forgive and put. That was a good decision to take oil out. It was a good decision to take the subsidy out. They never forgive him. And because of that one, instead of Tinubu to put the money to show the people, this is what I wanted to use the money for. The money should not be here, should be here. He's not been able to prove himself. If not, if I be Tinubu, I will not listen to now. No subsidy, no subsidy. We're going to have petroleum. In fact, I'm going to talk.
Which one is no subsidy, no subsidy? How can you say you made almost 2.something billion, right? From the subsidy, and you are borrowing another 2.something billion there? Like, I don't get it.
Really. And because they understand the figure better than us, they don't communicate. Tinubu talk to us 1 minute. We understand him. He does not know how to communicate. He's an old man. He lives in his own village. Now, I'm like they eat for that rock. If not, Tinubu will tell us today, and my children will see, this money for the oil, we'll not be spend that like that. Now, this one, I take the oil money so that we'll fit put out for so thing. By so time, I predict say, even if it not happen, we don't want to hear from your minister. We want to hear from you, sir. As you think get up that they say, no more oil subsidy. You tell us what you're doing with the money, sir. And Nigeria will support you. If what I'm saying that Peter Obi could do now, is Tinubu looking for money? Tinubu is out of his mind. To say Nigeria is broke and borrow money. What is he borrow the money to do money? Maybe. They borrow money to pay salaries. Whereas Nigerians in the diaspora and Nigerian home have the money to give to Tinubu. If Tinubu can just pick the phone and tell us what we need to do next. If private people can do housing, some people cannot do housing for us. The government of Nigeria cannot do housing. Delta State government cannot do housing for us. We have a problem. The lack of productivity on the part of us is because they think that the people cannot contribute to the state. Big mistake. We can contribute. And there's some of this business, Mary. I will do it and I will let the people run it. Two people, I will do Nigerian housing. Not run by the government. People invest and have their house. So you invest and you have a house. And the profit goes to you people. I will make sure the money, the profit is well managed. That would be what I would do as a president. I won't touch it too. In fact, when I will launch Nigerian Airways, it will not be owned by Nigerian government. It will be owned by the Nigerian people. Invest and Nigerian airline will run again. Those that invest will be the one. And you know, I will tell you, I'm not even allowed to invest more than 10 million. No, 10 million is too much. 1 million maximum. Everybody, maximum investment is 1 million. So the profit goes to many Nigerians and we run the business and we make profit. It's too simple. It's too simple. It will not be owned by me. It will be owned by Nigerians. It will not be owned by the government. It will be owned by Nigerians, investing in their own country, in their own destiny, and in making profit from their own country. There is an economic policy. It is simple. But you know what, Mary? All we know is because of maybe the too much of oil we have. We don't chop too much oil. Oil don't, well, see, I should be safe now. See, oil don't do your body. That's what
No,
the oil
it's not your oil. I refuse to accept. It's not their oil at all.
No, Mary, you don't listen to their oil. You don't go know. If Nigerian oil not there, you cannot do what you do.
It's not their own.
Oh yeah,
They don't mean well for somebody.
I
They don't mean
understand.
well.
I understand your frustration. Anyway, we're going to take a look at some of the papers because we don't have a lot of time today. We're going to make this show now.
Try to speak. Most of the stories that have been on the dailies has been the Port Harcourt refinery, this one now. But at the end of the day, I still really don't care because whether the Port Harcourt refinery starts its operation, Dangote did the same. If they like, let all the 36 states in Nigeria open their own refineries. If these people does not have our interest at heart, it will still not change anything.
Really, the business will never have your interest. The business, you see, Emily, when we have enough refineries and the cost of production begins to be reduced, and you will see one thing, there will be more products in the market, price will fall. There's no way, Mary. If you get too many tomatoes on market today, the price of tomatoes will fall. If tomatoes not there, the price will go up. And you know, Mary, what is so beautiful about
I know what I'm saying. If they let them open all the refineries in every state,
you don't my daughter.
do not change it.
You're talking like it doesn't like it.
It's political. Everything I do is political. And you know when Dangote was granting different interviews, you understand, expressing himself, how the government does not want to give him access to oil and everything. When now he has opened his own, what's the difference between his price and every other one?
The question is,
what's the difference?
Now, you know what you do to Dangote? My grandma tell me. He said you marry one wife, he can't give you problem. You go marry another one, General. If you don't two of them, they give problem. Marry the third one. If they don't reach 4, now they go to fight themselves. You're free. I swear, a man with 4 wives never get problem from one wife. All the women are fighting to please him. They want attention. That's how our parents were able to get away. You don't marry 2, you must marry minimum of 4, 3, 4. 2 go kill you. So once you choose to marry many. So that's it, Mary. When you have 1 refinery, 3, 5, if you have 10 refineries, we're not going to listen to Dangote. If Dangote not, see what will happen, Mary. If Dangote cement not the boss cement day, we need to have 20 or 100 cement manufacturing companies. You will see the difference. Dangote go not saying they are competition, not with Nigeria. Not the one Dangote they talk to us. Other companies go they talk. Because not be only you there, Dangote. You are not the only wife in this house. Many wives they. That's the way you win them. So Nigerian government can do better. Dangote is not a problem. We can have 2 million Dangote in Nigeria if we want to. The chances are there, Mary. The figures are there. And you know, why this is so hot is that this is a country with all the intellectuals. The last time you saw 3 wise men, one of the wise men is coming to London today. He's in London actually. Already he's on his way to London. The one I want to do there is coming here today. So I'm going to have him on the show tomorrow. When everybody's sleeping, we're going to have our show.
Which of them?
You know?
Is
In London. In London. So we're going to be streaming live from here.
the one I was sitting, the one Mr. Felix.
No. Uncle Frank is here. Uncle Frank is currently in London. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So
going to have
yes,
him.
so I was going to US. When he left here that day, he said
He
he went
left
to the US.
he came for the daughter's graduation, so he's gonna be with me. In another 1 hour, 30 minutes, they might even ring the door now, and I'll be spending time with him. So we'll not be doing any show today. We're just gonna have a little bit of talk and talk. Tomorrow we'll do a show, and then before he will go back to the US. What I am saying is that this is a country that is blessed. Maybe we don't have problem with money. You know, I was there's a guy that interviewed me at NTA on his enterprise show, and I told him the biggest challenge in Nigeria is people thinking that, oh, I cannot start a business because I don't have money. Money will come when you begin to launch an idea. And you know, this is the problem. I told him, who did you go to and you didn't get money? He said, if you go to your family, they won't give you money. I said, yeah. What did you tell him? Nobody will throw money at you. Nigerian government, nobody will throw money. Nigerians will not throw money at Nigerian government. But if Nigerian government say, when you invest your 20 naira, you're going to get 25 naira in 8 months, you will see money. The same money they are borrowing from the World Bank or the IMF now, let them give that incentive to Nigeria and say, if you want to invest in this social thing, when the thing they grow, your money will grow. You will see how every Nigerians will begin to make sure that the airline they are paying for it. Nobody want government around that time where they know they pay. You will pay to fly into the Nigerian Airways. And you know what? Nigerians will be making money for taking themselves to the next place. That means that we cannot have an airline. Whose fault is it? Nigeria don't have an airline. Whose fault? Is it without money to buy aircraft? When one person in Nigeria is buying how many private jets, yet the whole nation cannot have an aircraft. The federal government will tell they don't have money. Is that not rubbish?
I don't know what the president is signing with the France president and Nigeria. It has been raising a lot of mixed feelings. People are like, please, anything that I say, let it be for good though. Let's not hear that I've sold this country one day and we're on collateral. Because we don't know this movement these days is the president and the France.
They don't even have anything to say anymore.
Do they
even know how to sell? Do they even know how to sell the country? This is your presidency. Does he know how to sell the whole country? A person that cannot make money with Nigeria, what can you do with such a person? That's why I said to them in Delta State, if you are a governor of Delta State and you cannot make money with Delta State, if all your money not come, you know they make money. Are you not an idiot? Do I need to call you names? You are the governor of Osun State. You dance. You say you are working. All you can show now construction of road. And who are you? Give yourself a name. You have the whole people. Maybe something I said to Peter Obi now. Peter have all the whole massive followers. Okay. You know what I do for Facebook, maybe? If Peter Obi even open Facebook, maybe I follow Peter Obi. The number of followers alone, maybe just put news there. Facebook will pay Peter.
But it's on social media. It's on social media. And I know of his Instagram. You understand? He has his own personal Instagram account.
Good.
With a lot of followers.
If you can have that, meaning you can make money, why they paying you? Because you have followers. So if you have what then Peter think now. Look at the whole number of people following you.
Who is the owner of Fidelity Bank? Is it not Peter Obi?
No, I don't want to discuss his personal business. All right?
But it's not business. Other breweries, this thing, industry as well. It's not like he doesn't own businesses.
Maybe, just like I'm not talking about Peter business. Peter business is not
the aircraft are talking about that. If he ventures into the aircraft, is it not still business? The only thing you tell me is that he's not doing.
I didn't say he should. Maybe you're not listening to me. I didn't say he should venture into the business for himself.
So he should venture into the business for who?
For Nigerians.
How many times have your government ventured into business for Nigerians? Even the ones that are there presently. How many have they ventured into for Nigerians?
Yeah, really a child. Must everybody be Peter? Must everybody be Atiku?
So why will Peter do that right now? The same Peter that if he start doing something else, people will say he's trying to buy the mind of people, this one, that one. Do you think people don't insult him on social media?
Shut up. The first time I tell you shut up. You don't know what I'm saying, but listen.
No, do you think people don't insult him? Do you think people don't insult him? Do you think people don't insult him? You think everybody like
have you seen even God? Are you not the insult God? You never said God when he give you breath of air today, you see the cause. When you ask God why this happen to you, when he don't give you food finish, you see the insult. Today now God will ask God once he don't give you. The next minute they ask the same God. Oh God, give me this. Oh God, don't give me boyfriend finish. Oh God, give me this.
I will say what I'm saying. He should not overdo himself. Yes, Peter Obi should not overdo things. He should not overdo it. Because you guys say it, you know the truth. Somebody's already conquering all the states for his party and telling me Peter Obi should empower what? How? Where?
And then where you are, they don't know where you are now. You know, that's why I don't feel sorry for people like you in Nigeria, because people like you don't even understand. No, I don't blame you, maybe. To be fair, I shouldn't be blaming you. Because you don't even understand the clue, you don't have a clue of what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, nobody can succeed alone. Peter don't even, I call on Ibori. Ibori have a university. I call on him to give the university to the community.
To the community, how?
Yes. He doesn't need it. What is he going to do? What Peter will be going to do? I mean, one Fidelity Bank, one this. What did Peter want to can do? Okay, how many years he got? No, Mary, shut up first. How many years?
When you're in such position, when you open businesses, you give it to the people. I want to understand.
Well, in fact, when I say give it to the people, let the people own it. Let them buy shares. It's not giving it to them. Nobody said Peter should give us Fidelity Bank. If Peter have idea of opening Fidelity Bank, then he can open a community bank that will be owned by the people, run by the people, for the good of the people. That is what democracy means. If he's able to open Fidelity Bank for himself, then he can use the same idea to say, okay, I don't want to make the money. Let the people now make the money. Because when the people begin to invest, there will be massive investment. Maybe, you know why I got this idea? A poor man that came with his ordinary bag from Jamaica, entered the United States of America and bought 2 sheep. Peter Obi never buy sheep. Marcus Garvey bought 2 sheep, 2 boats. Go and look at the history. Because he got the people to work together. Individually, you will fail. But Marcus Garvey put Black Americans together at that time when Black people were not even allowed a space in American history. No space. He bought 2 sheep. It would not be 10 years, not be 50 years time. The man died at 34. How many years does he have to do that? Imagine the number of years he had to buy sheep. That is to tell you when you can. All you need is the people. We got the mandate. They got us. Peter, we got the mandate. He got the people. He's not using it. I think we got the people. He's not using it. The only difference between them and Tinubu is Tinubu got all your money coming to his office. If Peter Obi have an office, if I don't, probably don't have office. I think the brother doesn't have office. Both of them are in different places. They're going to some cheap jobs when they should be coming in the morning to that office to come and work for Nigerians. And then they will be more important. You don't tell somebody, Mary, you don't show me, you don't tell me how to do things. You show me how to do things. A time has come in Nigeria where you need to show the president how to do things. Like I said, President Tinubu is still campaigning. He's not running the government. It's a problem. And now the only people that can show him how to run the government are these 2 people. Because you don't have judiciary. Tinubu don't buy that one. You don't have legislative. Oh, now, pardon, I go on oppose Tinubu. We're there. That's dead on arrival. So the only people we can hope on to actually put the government to stand still. Maybe when I started this show, I started from my village. The beauty of what is happening in my village now is because Ibori doesn't know say opposition day, she's not pleasing the people. If Tinubu no say wahala day, wahala go begin please, you go begin please us right now. In fact, Tinubu he not go sleep. The only person that can make Tinubu not to sleep is like what they did to him during the election. Is Peter Obi an article? They didn't allow Tinubu to sleep. Tinubu didn't know what he was doing. That's why they fall anyhow. Today, they not will fall again. The only reason because these people were there, I want to take this office from you. Now is running the government. Run your own government. If you cannot run a government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, run a foundation that will empower people. And that is exactly what I'm saying. And if you see what is going on in Delta State at the moment, if Obodi only misbehave, Omagege will kick him out of office. He knows Omagege never start to do the right thing. When I sit down with Omagege, we'll give Obodi what run for him money. I give Obodi only 1 month, 3 months more to behave. Otherwise, I go infuse some idea. If Omagege do what I'm doing now, no person go tell and make it wrong. He will not he will know that the next election is gone. If you know what I will do if I be a member, baby, I will create a brand. I call it Delta Water, Delta Bread. Do the small one, owned by the people, but for the people. I'm only controlling it. I'm only making sure it is run effectively. Because if only one person can do a bakery and he can make money, then none of you can do a bakery and make more money. That will be my message. And I want to make it work for you. That's what you voted me for. That's why you are following me. Why am I following you? I said to people, if you follow anything I do for 1 year and nothing, your life never changed economically, stop following me. Anybody you run follow, wait, 1 year, nothing don't happen for your life economically. Don't follow the person. You're wasting your time and your future. So it comes to a point in Nigeria where we need to wake up. And it's difficult because a lot of people don't understand what I'm saying. Even many here don't understand.
All people are suffering in this Nigeria.
Huh?
Let me not talk.
Poor people.
Poor people are suffered in this
Poor
country.
people. Because maybe poor people don't even know where to put. You see, everybody thinks they cannot do anything. I'm talking about the opposition now. The young people have done their bit. This is the problem. The young people have done their bit in this country, and they're still doing it. It's just that when I talk of Sowore, I look at him as just a little young boy rebel. To me, it's not a credible rebel. It's not that kind of mature rebel. You want to rebel maturely, it's not to go on the street and close down and shut down the street. Prove to the government how to run it. Prove to them. And in the process, empower Nigerians. You will be relevant. Because this is what happened in the United States. And I'm going to remind you. None of you watching me today, go and Google Marcus Garvey. He came to the United States like a poor man with one bag. When he got there, he found that poor people, black people are disunited. They are scattered all over the places. They go to a place, they can't even, when you want to buy something from the white man, he won't take the money from you. Say your stick will block it, it will stay in your hand. You go drop the money, you go take it. Now I say, you said we are not, but you take our money. Now we will not buy things from you. What did Marcus Garvey do? He said black people should come together. He had one thing in his arm. Marcus Garvey was a broadcaster. At that time, in a publisher. That's what he studied. He used how to use words. You understand? So he began to publish his newspaper. In the process, he was able to engineer black people to invest in one place. He opened shops. He opened supermarket. He opened restaurants, nightclubs, churches. Then when he comes here, because he said the English people and the Irish people, they have the Green Star Line and the White Star Line. Now the guy say, I'm going to buy the Black Star Line, and he bought 2 sheep. Where does the money come from? Was it Marcus Garvey's money? Where did he get the money? Did he steal it? No. The people dropped the money because together we can. Oh God! If anybody that read the Bible that don't go through the story of Tower of Babel, that person is a fool. You need to understand the story, the logic behind the Tower of Babel. The only time human beings were able to threaten God was when we came together and we said we're going to see Him. Even God said to His people, I said, if we leave this people, they will see us. That's what God said in the Bible. I'm quoting the Bible. This is the power of coming together. Now, you have these people come together for you, Peter. These people are together for you, Atiku. What are you doing with it? Let me go back to the Delta State. Chairman, again, you have people. Use them for their own good and for the progress of community. Let's go on the break, and when we come back, we're going to read the papers. You know, Mary has been the one running the show, and you guys didn't have the kind of heated argument, you know. Whether the Chris is here is a little bit different. The poor guy will run the show from next week. Mary, I'll be your guest from next week. All right? I'll only be your guest. So you choose the topic and we'll flow. Let's go on the break. When we come back, Mary's going to listen to the papers with us. Don't go away. Stay with us. Today na hot day. And me, I dey call on the two biggest names in Nigerian politics. I dare, because I know what I'm saying. If you challenge me, I go open book for you. And I talk with facts. I talk because I have history. You know the truth? I'm a 57 years old man. I got experience behind me. I read books. I watch things. If you never watch, then shut up when people are talking. Let's go on a break. I'll be right back.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. Srtv Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to Srtv Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious Srtv Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +447 4388 93190 or email us at realestate@superiorradiotelevision.com. Srtv Shortlet Apartment, where comfort meets luxury.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. It seems as if I'm alone. Maybe network must have done something to develop. Yeah. So I'm going to follow up with the newspaper, a little bit of it, because I like something on this paper. And I think it's very important. The Port Harcourt refinery is hot operation, loading bay empty. You say, okay. I don't know whether the Port Harcourt refinery is even working, where we are with it. But again, until the business of refining fuel is demystified, how will I put it? Until it is broken down for the ordinary man to run it, people who have the so-called power will take dominance. It is a must. In fact, I will make it a must that every state in Nigeria will have their own refinery. Every state. All the money one that they borrow, they marry new wives. Go and borrow money and build your refinery. In fact, when we do that, we will not only be selling oil in Nigeria, I mean fuel. Somebody is looking for fuel. They're buying from our side too. We have it, refine it and sell to the neighboring country. If Nigeria can think smart alone, every state in the country will participate in the refining of oil. So that we don't even need to be earning dollars from crude oil. We'll be earning money, cash, from neighboring countries. Would that be so bad? Are you saying that the whole money you are borrowing, all of you governors, that you cannot borrow money to build a refinery? But Dangote could. Are you telling me Dangote own all the money he used in building that refinery? Like I used the word today, you have one thing by you. You can borrow money, one, but actually you have the people. I ever calling Delta State, Deltans, it's time for us to have our own refinery. Let's bring Bori back. In fact, let's bring it to now. 2 refineries in Delta State because we are big enough. And they tell you, where we're going to sell it? Oh, yeah. I'm going to sell to neighboring countries. The ones we use in Delta State, when they remain, we will sell them for neighboring countries. You know how much we'll be making? And thank God you have all these sea routes. So take your oil and sell. Would it be so bad if Delta State begin to refine oil? I'm talking of petrol and diesel. The gas are wasting. If that is what we push our energy on, imagine where we'll be. Every state. In fact, we wouldn't have enough oil to refine what we want to sell to for crude oil, for crude. Can you imagine the low life nature of our people? When they talk, you see the Nigerian state as so something that is such a mystery, something that cannot be missed. No, it's not. I like Prince Peter, my prince taught me one thing. Prince Abuta would say something to me that the prince never forget. He said the most complex things are made up of the simplest things. The most complex things are made up of the simplest things. You see why I don't like your style of government, or why I don't think you are a governor. Now you listen to me. Yes, you heard me. I don't think you are a governor. I don't think you are a local government chairman. I don't think you even understand what you're doing. Because it is not a miracle. But if you could borrow money to pay salaries and you could not borrow money to build refineries, you are that. So, and number two, let's leave the issue of refineries out. Say you not borrow money. The people are there to invest too. Have you called on, as a body want to call on people within Delta State that you want to build a refinery that people come and buy shares, and we didn't have enough money? I've never heard that. Somebody going to sit down with me on the show tomorrow here. He can give you all the money to build a refinery. Nobody want to listen to me. The man that is going to sit down with me tomorrow, they are on their way to my house as we speak, to this studio now. He's going to be on the show with me. He will give you money to build a refinery. It means one person I know, imagine how many of them. I have the three of them, I call the three wise men. Imagine how many of them are like that in Nigeria. I'm talking of high level, no, but even I back calling on the ordinary Nigerian, ordinary Deltas to come together and build a refinery with you. Must you wait for people to use an opposition against you? Nigeria need to compete too. There's going to be competition. Now I'm going to say this again. I'm going to end my show by saying one thing. This refinery you're talking about, I just put it there. I'm going to end this show by saying this today. Now that the competition is about how to spend money for the people, I'm coming back to the body daughter now. Now you come out and you are now trying to please the people because you know there's opposition, which is good. We've won that one. But now we need to move from just buying things for the people. Maybe this is what Benny Baba can do for us. Then if he pay you well, start to gather all this when they follow you, when they clap follow you. With your governor, we're gonna start to produce things. Get the people to be involved, let them have shares in it. Anything you want to do, Ben, you and governor, we're not doing together. So now, anything you guys do, the people now have shares. And that thing begin to fly because you make more money than any other person. You make money than the federal government. If a body will work with you to say, let us convert that area of, say maybe now, say we want to do, let me say shipping. But I remember one thing when they were before. Shireen. So I want to buy about 8 boats to go into the sea and pick fish. Catch fish, come, they sell. Let's start from there. By the time then, you and the body will start that one in Ugara. And this in the time. And you get Ugara people to invest. So I'm not saying all your money. Ugara people will be investing. The whole active people or the ones that want to invest will be investing. You will win the next election. The body not stop you. I don't know who I talk to here. So by that time, then start that one. If body daughter not go start to the buy machine again. You know what say not be Okada that they talk about again. She will not think of what you can do. Productive wise. Maybe she'll say, okay, since my feed they bring cheap fish, I go buy aircraft. We'll call them Ogara Air. Why not? That if we don't talk today, I want to work for this too. I swear that. Then you begin to run, that the Christ will begin to run. Then you see, when things like this happen, you can imagine that then Ogara will be producing fish. And now we will have an airline, or maybe not even farm. Now it's going to say we can't do. Because I don't say she get one cassava farm. Now the cassava farm, I don't need the cassava farm for myself. I want Ghana people to show me the 50 acres, 100, 300 acres, 500 acres in every community. Every community, give me your farm. Let us work. That I'm going to touch your life directly now. If you don't get the ideas, sit down with people. And what will happen is, if I'm blessing you, most of you take me as a position. No, I'm blessing you. If you do that, the whole community will worship you. And nobody, you will go to the next, we will go back on unopposed. What I'm trying to say is, people, we can do better. We can make money work for us. Our money can do the work for us. You don't need the money. The people can do the work. Okay. Imagine now, because of these two, my people, now this is where that the place come in. I want to see Benny back, maybe come up with the shrimp back. If you not go too far. Come up with cassava farm in partnership with communities. I am the member of the house. I'm representing the house. But I'm not going to bring you. I'm not going to buy you a car. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to say, show me your land. All of Nagay Papa land. Bring it out. Let us cultivate it. The farm is yours. Just take care of it. When it grows, you only give me 2%, which is going back to the business. So you don't need to go buy a car. You don't need to buy car share. You don't need to give appointment, dry appointment when they say not get tomorrow. What you guys are doing, you're all playing politics. You are not like Tinubu. What is going on is we are still playing politics when you have already won election. You don't need to start to govern. And it's a different game to win election and to begin to lead the people. When you begin to lead the people, you're not talking of the future. I tell you, I cannot tell what they want to be in the next 10 years. There's no plan for it. We cannot tell what we want to be in the next 20 years. Even the young people would have had a plan. They are not in this. They've been so blindfolded. They're only going to do something that they can benefit right now, and I cannot blame them. I cannot. But because when I see the whole potential, because this is where I come from, I remember what I'm talking about. I am so pleased. I am so blessed. And sometimes I thank God for letting me come out from there. But what I see now, like I said before I started this show, I said that, now the daughter is trying to please the people, which is a good thing because you know there's an opposition. That's how I started the show. And Benny Papa, you are now, all of you now they go inside Facebook, they go curse each other. My people, those of you watching me, my own people, it's not, none of them is in our interest right now. But we have gained. But now that the both of them are fighting, they are now running to us. That's why you see they gather people for stadium 24 hours. Benny Papa will gather with the local government. I don't see the game. I will tell this video for them, but they know. Now that the priest talk today. But it's good. But we need to move to the next level. You guys need to stop playing politics and impact our lives while you're playing your politics. Now, this is what we can do, our people. Because these guys, they will get away with what they're doing now if they are comfortable, if they clap for them like this. No, somebody get to raise the bar. By the issue of giving Okada is moving to productivity. If Benny Baba with Oboriwori, they are close now. They can start with the shipping line. And then you don't want to be the owner. You want the community to own it. People should come and put money into it and begin to make profit. Nothing will happen to that thing because they don't say they will make profit. As the ship they go, they come back freely. Community, they're not going to pay community self. That's how you work. Because they are the community. You will see. I mean, come on, some key people. Your king, all of them get some money. May they go invest in the shipping. Because the fish that will come from the sea will always make profit. When you do that, you don't empower the people by creating jobs. Productivity has landed, and you are not going to make profit for them. You will win. In fact, if Bulletin office stop you next time again. If you continue this what you're doing now, we know you're playing politics. You're not governing. I am saying if you are in power, you're not in power, you can govern. And this is how you show it. Then now I said to this is what you do in Ratake. Madam, God bless you. I shouldn't be saying this on this show because this is a national program. But I have to use it. I'm using you guys as an example. Hopefully people will learn from what I'm saying. Now, he doesn't need to do what he's doing now. Odedake doesn't need this. He doesn't need to buy a car, share cars, give appointment. No. Odedake, you have the community in your hand. You can win. Tell everybody in the community to show you their father's land. All you need to, instead of wasting this whole money you wasted in buying a car now, we cultivate the land and you give the farm. You're now working with them. So imagine how much they would get from one farm. Those people you gave a job of 250,000, everyone can make 5 million from a farm in the space of 6 months. Who have you empowered? They are home watching their farm. They think will grow. You know what? You make money with them. And you make money for them, you make money for yourself, you make money for the state. That's how you govern. You are not doing it because you want to govern anymore. You're doing it because you want to lift people out of poverty. What you have done is politics. Now let me come to the state. I will say this and I will cut the show now, but I don't have time. Now let's come to the Delta State. Yeah. Have you been to Delta State lately? Oboriwo, you don't take road. You don't blast the whole place with roads. And they say, I will laugh. But when they insult me, it's either two things that come to my mind. Either he doesn't know what he's doing, or he's playing politics. But I think it's a combination of both. I don't think Oboriwo knows what he's doing. And number two, he's playing politics. Now, I ask a question on this show. You, again, when we vote for, not everybody voted Oboriwo. Nobody voted for you. Meaning you got the support of the people. You got a lot of votes, sir. Where are the people? What are you doing for them? This is what I'm saying. Whatever Oboriwo cannot do, or you think is, you can use it on him. You are playing politics and building lives. Now, what I'm saying, will it be out of place if you are the first to create better air? Since Oboriwo don't get sense to create them. No use data. If you're not going to use data, use another name. But I know say na you and you don't own it. You tell calling on data around the world, you will go around that they should come and invest in their own airline. And the airline that will take people so that the first time you won't compete with Air Peace locally and internationally. Bros, the money they there. The reason I know if very dark man could be getting 10 million, all those kind of money from people, imagine how much you are going to raise. Now, you're not asking them to give you as gifts. You are asking them to invest it as a part of the business, which is their shares in the business. How can that be wrong? That's what I'm asking you. Now, by the time you do that one, Oboriwo will come first. Now, the guy tomorrow when I want to see this, I want to say tomorrow because Omagege came up with Delta Airline. Oboriwo not best. Because say now I will be the most. I'll be the DC. I'm gonna create. You know what? I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use my own model. There will be Delta State Refinery, owned by the state government and the people of Delta State. Not the state will own 20%. The people will own 80%. I will borrow the money, and as the people invest, will begin to pay back. But it's gonna be that thing. I'll borrow the money. I'll build a refinery, people will invest, and I'll use that to pay the money until the refinery begins to make money, and everybody will be comfortable. You cannot play with such refinery because it's not state money, it's the people's money. God born the person where they come play with the money. And what will then happen is there will be now massive life enrichment. There will be wealth created because you belong to Delta State. And then you will be proud of Delta State. Now I don't even know I'm from Delta State. That's why I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna let Mary in and come and come and read some of the papers with me before we'll get to the end of today's show. It's been a long morning. I've been going up, down. So I just wanted to run through some of the only two papers with me. Choose the one you want to, and then we'll read through those ones and we'll go.
Okay, have you read the Punch? Because I saw the Punch when I came.
I only saw it as I only put the headline. I saw the refinery. I didn't read anything. But I wanted you to read the Punch because this other headline, which I wanted to talk about, is this guy in Finland. This IPOP guy.
Simon Ekpa.
The thing is, Nigerian government have time. Why would I be going after Simon Ekpa? For what?
And if he's disturbing them, they will send him.
It's not. It's not. It's not. In fact, this way they are even stupid. Nigerian government is giving him more grant. I will ignore you. And you know what? Called total ignore. And I'll begin to do the right thing. People go tell you, you come back from the high horse where you did. But because the government knows that they are at fault, all they can do is begin to fight a person like him. Let's go and say that. Tinubu go come now, talk to the children like you people. Hello, I'm President Tinubu. Like it's normal video like this. Don't make it too informal. Don't go to NTA. Baba not dress. Maybe you dey bed. You dey tell them, say, my children, see what did they happen. No? This country like this, we are better off. See what I'm doing. See what I'm doing. See why Africa must be one. Not to break the country. Baba talk. These children will go buy their bag. They go stop. It takes nothing. Baba, you don't hear Baba talk once. Baba is still playing politics. Read the headlines for us, my daughter. Let's go.
Okay, so on the Punch, the big story: Port Harcourt refinery, heart operation, loading bay empty. They are calibrating pumps, says Petran on page 4 of the Punch newspaper. We have another story here that says EPA not bearable. Followers declare United States of Biafra in Finland on page 8.
They say that the second now the 2nd of December they will declare Biafra Republic. As they laugh, I beg, we will talk about this fine girl. Who be this Bamba?
She's a married woman. Former Big Brother Nigeria. Big Brother Nigeria housemate. She got married to Teddy A. Yeah, Yoruba. We have regular jobs can't sustain my lifestyle coming from Baba. She's a celebrity.
What do you want to sustain a lifestyle? Empty. Go, my dear. Don't celebrity. I don't know what to be celebrity.
Reps caucuses meet as more lawmakers back Tinubu tax bill on page 7. Moving forward, why I attend Islamic gathering during Ramadan, coming from Prophet Ogundibe on page 25.
That's what Jesus Christ would have done. I like that. Go on.
How Lagos violates street sweepers' right to minimum wage on page 22 and 23 is a full story on the Punch. Real reason I demanded 1 million naira from rapist police wife, coming from dismissed female inspector on page 2. Wow. I am scared of returning home. Nigeria is failed. The healthcare killed my mom. US based businesswoman on page 28. Lagos, mom as appeal court frees doctors accused of raping wife's niece. God. Anyway, these are all the stories we have this morning on the Punch. One story today is so interesting. Almost all of them. There's something that you need to deliberate on. So interesting.
I'm tired. Okay. That bad bag girl, leave that one. Now, I said Tinubu now thinking of this tax bill. I mean, I'm all for it, maybe. You know, now the problem is this: when tax is only meant for infrastructure and for paying government bills, that's why people don't want to pay. You see, there's a different way you tax people. Tinubu, why do you think? You know, there's something people don't understand. The reason I can be taxed is because of the use of the government in my life. Of what use is your government to the Nigerian people that you're asking them to pay more? Have you been able to provide good roads for them? Have you provided good health care? Have you provided education for them? Because when I think of the kind of health care I have in the UK, the kind of good roads I drive on, the education I am free to get a loan to go, I pay my taxes. Let me repeat that to you. Because of the good roads where I drive my car in the UK, the free health care I am entitled to when I am sick, no matter what, Mary, they will treat me. And if I want to go to uni today, they give me money to pay my school fees and even give me enough to take care of myself till I graduate. When I think of all that, I pay my taxes in the UK. Now, ask Tinubu, Why would Nigeria want to pay tax? In a situation like that, where we don't have those things in place, you know what to do? You encourage them to participate in your government. Get Nigerians to invest in the state and in the business of the state and let them be making money. You see, nobody goes into put money anywhere that they don't get anything. Even God, the reason we pay tithe in church is because God will bless us. Then Nigerian man say make you just give money, say no tithe, no, you not tell and say God will bless her. You don't go drop money. That's why the pastors are telling you when you pay your tithe, you will get this. There's something, anytime you do something, you get something in return. Now they made it say, maybe the guy just love me. You they ask me, make he send you 50,000. If he ask you for something, you go say, why they ask you? Why did they ask for the money?
And if he said that, then who say? Who be who? Because I heard my name now. Which Mary?
You will get now. I said,
now use my name to do example. Have I ever spoken to you about anything like that? Which one is the Mary?
Maybe I just they talk now. Now agenda they talk that one. Oh my guy, I bet you send me 100,000. He won't give you 100,000 naira for what? For what? Even God, basically, when God says make we give money, in return, God will bless you. So people tell us to pay tax. What are we getting in return? You see, every human being will always want to get something in return. I am not a madman to just pay money throughout the community. That is why community must tell me what is in need for me. Let me put my money into the business and make more money. You will see more money flowing into the Nigerian state. You don't even need to come up with us. Did I say that correctly, Mary? If you tell Nigeria, say, the money when I invest in housing, we're going to build more housing. They rent them out. That place will be making money. And the profit will be shared among those that invested. You will see more money pumping into that sector. But people want to make profit. Why would they want to just give you money to go and throw and say you are doing housing, you are building housing for charity? The next day you give the people money, may they go Dubai, go Mecca, or the next one go Israel, go do like this, come back with our money. You see, you see, this is the problem. Nigerians don't know. Leadership is simple. I swear, if Nigerian government will tell us where to put money and we make money back. The reason I know there are so many, madam, if real estate people, they make money in Nigeria today, that's why you're having more housing being built. They can be making money. Then there is a big potential there. The government just need to look at it and explore that potential. Nigerians abroad will even put money in. So you're looking for money. Money is there. The government of Nigeria is not getting money from us. They are now resorting to stars because they have no ideas of productivity. If they tell us to invest in Nigerian housing, then we have so much money to play with. Tell us to invest in Nigerian agriculture, you will have so much money to play with. And the country will be booming and we'll be selling and selling and selling and we'll be making more money. God bless you. Mary, Tinubu task. I agree that he's about to govern, because that was where I was coming. He's now trying to lead politics into government. The question is, where I fought this idea is, at the stage Nigeria is now, it's not a time to bring in tax. It's time to get Nigeria to invest in the country.
That's true.
And they get something back, Mary. They will not invest if they don't get anything back. The only reason Marcus Garvey was able to get black people to put in money was because they were owning shares in the business. You understand? They were buying shares, Mary. So what is so bad if Nigerian people have shares in Nigerian Airways? What is wrong if we have shares in Nigerian agriculture? Wipe out this bloody Ministry of Agriculture you have there now. Wipe them out. Monetize it. Let Nigerians own it. Let them run it. And there will be too much money in Nigerian agriculture. Do you know Nigerian agriculture alone? Only the agri sector, maybe. Agri sector, well run.
That's true.
Will make us trillions of naira. Agri. Now it's there. The money is there. with the people. The land is there with the people. The government is sleeping. We are sleeping. No, somebody there to do it. The government don't need to think of tax. You need to think of how we're going to, we Nigerians going to invest together. Not one man owning it. Because one man owning it will fail now. Because the person is going to die, the business will fail. Maybe the day I stop coming here, this SRTV will be dead. It's going to take my strength to run it to. There are things I see. That's why my own is not never. At the end of the day, I'm going to make everybody of you have shares in this business. If I go, I know. Because the business can stay beyond me. All the business you see now will die with the death of with the demise of the owner. Dead. And if I think beyond the big money I want to make today, I will be clever and say, maybe now get this business. This is your share, this is your share, this is your share. You will not want it to die. And even when I'm gone, you have power to run it. You see, it's not, I'm not doing you a favor. I'm keeping my long sweat alive. Beyond me. Oh yeah, give it to my son. My children don't even give it them. You leave it with the people who are interested in that part of it. Like I said, Nigerian people, government, we don't know what kind of business. There will be one who will be interested in agriculture, they will go. Some will be interested in different hotels. Some will be interested in housing. Maybe if you see what housing can do for Nigeria, house. In fact, the whole black people around the world will come and have a home in Nigeria and have their holiday there. So when they get their 1 month holiday, then they take flight to Nigeria. Go stay their house, they enjoy. Nigeria, when it's cheap food. Those of us who like beautiful women. And when you go to invest with small money, as they come, they will invest in one small business again. Maybe the business will be making money until they come back. No, Nigeria is too sweet. You guys are sitting on the gold treasure. You don't have government. I'm sorry. Let's go. So taxation number.
Oh my gosh. What a weekend.
No, don't worry. I don't go talk past like this. So I don't go talk much again. Be quiet so that the show
I'm seeing the one of the policeman that was, I mean, a policewoman that was this thing. I'll still the punch. I'm coming. Let me check that story. I was relieved of duty. As funny as it is. Okay. Reason I demanded 1 million. Reason somebody raped somebody. You know, that's what I'm telling Nigeria, but you think I'm joking. You're collecting 1 million naira. Is it not for bribery? They have dismissed the female inspector now. What that female inspector? When I made it, even Nigerian NEPA, they're not doing this. What are we saying? The bribery and corruption is everywhere. Everywhere is everywhere. It's just that the more you look, the less you see. If not that they cut this one now, they'll collect that 1 million naira from that rapist, Abi, and they'll free the person. Why will the person not go and rape tomorrow?
You see? Exactly.
What is 1 million naira?
Maybe. Now you come back to the most important thing I talk about in Nigeria, policing. You understand? With policing, all I'm talking about now, with only policing alone, everybody will now have confidence and begin to invest in the state. If Tinubu want to do anything, the rest money they earn, invest it on policing the Nigerian state. The money to grow the Nigerian economy is with us. And I'll be talking to Nigerians. So, my guy, you have only maybe 20 years more to live. Maybe 30, maybe 40, maximum. So why are you struggling on these things for? What are you going to do with them? Sometimes I ask myself, please, what are you going to do with all these things? Eat today. Bang any bed. Sorry. Take any woman you like. Rest. Not rest, maybe. You understand? Enjoy. The rest now for the children to take over. Don't do things for yourself anymore. You don't need them. They will give you more. Now that thing will kill you quick. Let it be owned by the children. Let them run it. You just watch them. And you begin to clap. And enjoy your life. And because when you go, so they can sustain it. In Jesus' name, Amen.
Amen.
This Reverend Father, what did go do for Ramadan? Now,
Professor Guni.
How are they to give person prophet? Where this language might just be used? Who gives you prophet?
But I've said this countless times on the show now that everybody is now servant of God in their own way. And you dare not judge any of them. What they do?
Very like I said, we have a lot of people coming up. Uh, this 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 Biafra guy is very relevant today. Oh. I don't know why. Anyway, this woman that said she refused to come to Nigeria because the Nigerian healthcare killed her mom. And the question I ask her is, now that the healthcare system has killed your mom, what are you doing? You see, let me say this, and I'm going to talk to her now. I don't know. That's the headline. I'm going to say, sorry, I gave message to anybody. I'm going to start with somebody. The former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Cameron, the son died of a particular illness. What did he do?
Have you forgotten that? I think the president of World Health Organization. Have you forgotten that he just died recently in India? In India, World Health Organization. Did you know that?
Many, no, people know what you do. When a system fail your people, you now set up a foundation to fight to create alternative. See, that's what they did. What did they do now? Now Cameroon is now the head of the foundation of the sickness, the charity
And
that
does she not have families in Nigeria? The talk said does not even make sense. That's why I didn't want to talk about it.
no, maybe it makes sense. Maybe she's frustrated, she's angry, but the
But
point is,
she must have
what are you
family
doing about
members
it?
in Nigeria. There must still be family members in Nigeria. How long will she be running?
No, that's not the point. Mary. Okay, yes, that's one point. And another thing is, what are you doing about it? If somebody kills somebody, you make sure he doesn't kill people again. The only reason we have a lot of charities in UK, where you are now, madam, go and let me take whatever Yoruba take and tell her whenever she did. The people, the different foundations you see today in the Europe are the outcome of people that said, oh, this thing happened to me. It should not happen again. Cancer Foundation today in UK, raising millions. If you go on the street, my street now, you see how many places where they're selling second-hand clothes, raising money for charity that raise research on cancer. Because those that died in cancer will say, no. Oh, cancer killed my parents. No. They will go and drop their things there. They want to raise money so that people can raise money to fight the disease. When things happen to you, you do something that will make it not to happen again. You don't stay away. I can never make sense when Nigerians are.
The prophet that attend the Islamic gathering said that there's no religion in heaven. That Christianity is not a religion, Islamic is not a religion. That is a picture of love.
Now he's talking like Pope Francis. That's a good one. That's what Pope Francis will say. The Pope Francis I know, he will tell you that too. That God is not a Christian. And the truth is, God can never be a Christian. Before Christianity, there was God. So how can God be a Christian?
That's true.
So God is not a Christian. So whenever you practice your own, God, oh God, the Bible is lovely. The one I take from Bible, I don't take. The one I don't take. The Bible reminded us that there was a time God scattered the whole world. He gave everybody different languages. And he gave them different names for himself. Don't you think God knows everybody? And God, maybe he wants to be worshipped in a different way by the different people. And some people, they take Yoruba, they praise her. Some they take English, they praise her. Some they take Urobo. That's how God understands everybody. That's why he's God omnipotent. You reduce God to your little age and you say you are talking to God. Which God? Muslims are not going to hell. Mister Muslims, Christians are not going to hell. Have you heard of the Jewish religion? The people, my forefathers, are not going to hell. Some of them live a decent life. They're not going to hell. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Really, I will close the show today because I don't talk. But this is what I'm not supposed to talk today. The rest now you will end the show. Okay? Then I don't talk. And I will let's end the show seriously with this.
Anyway, so let me tell you that Labour will soon go on strike on Monday.
Do they know what they're doing?
They'll go on strike on Monday.
Yes,
they had talk. I think yesterday they had meeting. They are closed.
No, they have to be very careful for that because you'll be partying with the journalists. So
I don't know. I don't know how they want to do I don't know how they want to do with their meeting. I blast Adjero yesterday. What's my business? I said
your boyfriend is a blast your boyfriend. Now,
they're don't know his position. I don't know what he's doing. Last, this strike said nothing will still come out. Is it by going to strike? No, by going to strike. Oh. I don't know what he's doing.
Well, so thank you very much. Let's close the show by peacefully reminding the audience where we started from so they know what we're up against today. I am of the opinion, that's why I said I spoke for myself today and I use my case study a lot and I'm drawing from my home, that there is difference between governing and running a campaign. Sometimes our leaders campaign throughout their tenure in office and we don't even realize it. And they themselves don't even know it. At what point are you as a leader say, I am doing this for tomorrow? For the people, not because of any election. Say, okay, and indirectly, you are going to win the next election. This is what God said. He said to Moses, to Solomon, what do you want? Solomon said, give me wisdom. He said, because you are choosing wisdom, every other thing will be added on to. If you choose to work by empowering people genuinely, election will come. They will beg you, say, don't go. We want top 10. People don't understand. If Nigerians can now see a savior, that person not going to leave office. I swear. With what we've been going through, say we get somebody that is working for Nigerians. You say make it come up for power. We will fight you. So why fighting? You will have enough office again and again if you just do the right thing. And the right thing is actually to make us grow our life. Okay? Not
Okay.
for grammar.
I think I'll be leaving the show. I have a visitor that will be coming to collect something. I think he's around.
All right. All right, Mary. That's why we end the show. Let's end the show quickly on that. On that note, we're going to let Mary take off, and I'm going to say to you, hey.
Hello?
Peter Obi, Atiku, Nigeria is suffering because of two of you.
I'm coming out.
With the number of people that voted for you, we are not supposed to be where we are now. But you neglected our mandate. You want to give an excuse that Atiku is that Tinubu stop you? Tinubu have never stopped you from growing our lives. Atiku, Tinubu have never stopped you. Peter, Tinubu has never stopped you. Where is your office in Nigeria? What do you do? Where are your men working for you? Where are your ministries? How are you going to help us if you cannot even set up a ministry for yourself? If you cannot set up a government, I know that you need to address all parts of our life. You had the mandate of how many millions of Nigerians? You fail Nigeria. Let me put it on there. Next time when I come on this show, I'm going to put your pictures out there for people to share or clap for you. Right now, I'm angry with two of you. Peter Obi and Atiku, you failed Nigerians. And I know what I said. Go and watch this show if you're just watching it now. If only two of you can just start to buy credibly opposing the government of Nigeria. And how do you do that? You don't oppose them by going to say, oh, look at what you do, look at what you do. No. Set up a parallel government, begin to do things. Peter Obi, you told us you're going to be productive. Set up something, show us how productivity can be. We have the money, Peter. Set up a business, let Nigeria invest. That aspect will be growing. Set up a farm. Atiku, as you hear this, you're not sorry, sir. Atiku, a man with all this caliber, I respect you, sir. Set up farms with your people. Farm with your people in the north. If you don't like this, sir, farm with them. Then they begin to grow food in partnership with you. I'm sure you'll be even making more money while you're enriching their lives. You know, the people are doing things. You know, the problem we have. I can do my own. This one is doing this. But individually, we are failing. That's why they need a leader. A leader is the one that can make us come together and begin to do it well. Because with all this leadership in place, you can buy a tractor that will clear the whole farm at a cheaper cost. Only people will clear my own. Or I go and buy one tractor to clear my farm. It's stupidity. But with this coming together, a tractor will clear the whole. Oh man, we can do this. Nigerians, you guys, these two guys are failing us right now. So, and if you're a leader in your capacity, please stop playing politics. Begin to arrange the life of the people. And like what happened to Solomon, you will continue to be re-elected and re-elected and re-elected. That's why I end my show. My name is Ari. Please, I always talk bad, I always talk harsh, but this is who I am. Next time I'll be here again with my dear Mary to rub the snow. Stay out of trouble and God bless you as new month is right ahead of us. is a December month, a month of good. Can't say Merry Christmas ahead, but it's something to remember. Take care of you and God bless you all. Bye.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than Srtv Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious